Texans have always played an important part in the Democratic administrations of recent years. It was Colonel House and Albert Sidney Burleson that sat by the side of Woodrow Wilson and helped him enact his program of the New Freedoms. It was John Garner who held up the hand of Franklin D. Roosevelt and supported his program of Roosevelt and the New Deal. And today, Lyndon Johnson is proud to be standing behind and beside the next Democratic president of this country and will help him inaugurate his program of the New Frontiers. I present to you proudly Jack Kennedy, the next president of the United States.
Lyndon, I'm glad to have a chance to come down again to Texas in the closing days of this campaign and ask that Texas once again put its confidence in the Democratic Party. Texas has led the Democratic Party in recent years. Speaker Rayburn in the House and you in the Senate. I'm running on the record of that leadership. I'm running on the record of a leadership which Texas helped to build. And we're running in the responsible tradition of the Democratic Party. Texas plays a leading role in that. And I think the people of Texas know that they cannot move forward unless the United States is moving forward. The farmers of Texas, those who work in the oil and gas industry, the small businessman, the rancher, they know that they move forward only when the United States is progressing. We want jobs for our people, a good education for our children, security for our older citizens. We want to progress. We want to do the things which the Democratic Party has always done. We want to do the things which the Republican Party has always opposed. And I'm delighted to stand with you tonight in Texas and ask the people of Texas to put their confidence in you and in me and in the Democratic Party.
Come what may, the next Congress is going to be a Democratic Congress made up of a majority of Democrats in the House and in the Senate. The big question we must decide on November the 8th is who will lead that Congress. Will it be a Democratic leader leading a Democratic Congress, or will it be Richard Milhous Nixon attempting to lead a Democratic Congress? Richard Nixon cannot even lead a Republican Congress, as was demonstrated on the minimum wage bill. 18 Republicans in the Senate voted against the minimum wage bill, and only 15 Republicans voted for $1.25 an hour minimum wage. So I think it just makes good sense to select a Democratic leader, a Democratic quarterback for a Democratic Congress, for a Democratic team.
Well, I agree that the House and Senate will be Democratic, and I believe that this country has to move in the 1960s. We face great problems in the United States in maintaining the employment of our people, in providing a better standard of living, providing housing and all the rest. What is the possible use in saying yes to the 1960s by electing a Democratic Congress and then electing a Republican president who has been opposed to progress in the last 14 years? The United States is involved in great difficulties abroad. We have great responsibilities to meet. We have great opportunities in Latin America, in Asia, in Africa, in outer space. And I believe that the United States has to have a united, responsible leadership. The House, the Senate, the President, and the Vice President, all working together. I think you and I, Lyndon, working with Sam Rayburn in the House, Mike Mansfield, who would be the leader in the Senate, I believe we can enact a constructive program to provide protection to the people of Texas, provide them greater opportunities, and to the people of the United States. This is the things that the Democratic Party has always stood for, and we stand for them today. So I'm delighted to have this chance, as this campaign comes to an end, to join you in asking the people of Texas to put their confidence in the Democratic Party once again, to give us their help in building Texas and America. We stand for the things in which they've always believed, and I believe in 1960 that they're going to say yes to the future. They're going to say yes and put their confidence in our party.